CeeDeeLight here. Thanks for tuning in today. Today I'm going to do a video to show you how to make organic elderberry syrup in your Ninja Foodi. And actually what I've ordered was a organic elderberry syrup kit from Etsy.com. Basically what you're going to need are to have 3.5 cups of water. And you're going to, of course, need your Ninja Foodi. And pretty much you can have a choice to sweeten it of raw honey, or you can use organic stevia, or you can use manuka honey to sweeten it. It's up to you. I chose to use stevia since I'm on a ketogenic diet. I didn't want the honey to spike my insulin levels. So the package contains organic elderberries, organic ginger, organic rose hips, organic cloves, organic echinacea, and an organic cinnamon stick. It smells absolutely awesome. So basically going to put the contents of the kit in the Ninja Foodi. Put everything in there. And actually what I did was with the 3.5 cups of water that the package says to put in there, I actually took the water and put it inside the bag to make sure I get every single bit of elderberry flavoring out. Of course, you don't have to do this. But I also use distilled water. You can use bottled water, spring water. You can probably use tap water. You know, some of your tap water is safe. So basically you put all that, the kit and the water, in your Ninja Foodi. And we're going to actually end up pressure cooking the elderberries in the kit. So put everything in there, stir it up real good, make sure nothing's, stuck to the side. You can see that the water's already changing colors from the elderberries. And I believe they are freeze-dried elderberries. Okay. I'm touching the seal here just show you I've actually put a brand new seal in there. I didn't want to use the same seal that I use for my savory foods, or when I cook spaghetti or meatloaf. I wanted a totally clean seal so the previous food flavorings wouldn't get into the elderberry syrup. So you put everything in there, and that's optional. Depending on how well you can clean your ring, you may not even have that issue. But I just want to be extra sure. So you turn the Ninja Foodi on. You're going to do a pressure cook for 10 minutes. And you're going to start the machine. And then it will eventually come up to pressure. After you've completed your 10 minutes, what you want to do is vent the machine. Vent the Ninja Foodi. And this smells so good at this time. Oh, it's just making the kitchen smell like heaven. So once it's finished venting, you're going to, of course, open it up. Look at that steam, y'all. Look at that steam. And it just smells so good. It's going to scent up your whole house. All right. So what we want to do next is stir the pot. Just to mix everything up real well. Okay, after we've stirred everything, now what you want to do is place it on saute. We kind of want to get it to do a little boil. So I've placed it on saute feature for high and press start to get it going. And what you want to do is just ensure that you can get a little boiling roll going with your elderberry syrup. And once that has finished come up to boil, you want to then proceed to strain the elderberries or the elderberry mixture. Get you a good strainer, mesh type strainer, and you want to pour the elderberry liquid in the strainer. You can choose to, do this almost immediately, or you can choose to allow the liquid to cool a little more. So what I'm doing now, I chose to kind of do it almost immediately. I may have given it 5 minutes to kind of cool down a little bit, So now I'm scraping all of the things that was in the kit into the strainer. I want to make sure that I get every single bit of elderberries and the cinnamon and the rose hips, all that stuff in there. Again, it smells so good. And so now what you want to do is press the elderberries to get any extra juices out of the berries and the mixture, because pretty much every drop is precious in my opinion. I will leave a link to where I purchased the organic elderberry syrup kit from. Again, it was a vendor on Etsy.com. So now here we have it. The elderberry syrup is complete, and I chose again to use organic liquid stevia. I placed, I think it was a total of 2 tablespoons. No, 2 teaspoons. 2 teaspoons of organic liquid stevia in my mixture. And I chose liquid stevia because I'm following a ketogenic diet, and I did not want to use honey because that is not a ketogenic option to use for me. So, but you can use Manuka honey, which is pricey. You can use raw honey, you can use pure honey, whatever type of honey you want. I've also heard you can use agave sweetener, but again, it's totally up to you. So now what I want to do is just kind of give it a taste to see how it tastes for me and my family. And again, here's would be the second teaspoon that I've added. Again, the sweetening is to your preference, and mine would be more liquid form, but I think it would still work without any issues. Because again, it's the elderberry you're looking for. If you wanted a more syrupy consistency, then you definitely would need to use the honey. But I would say if you use the honey, make sure the liquid cools down enough so you don't take any of the nutrients from the honey. As you can see, I gave it thumbs up, and it tastes absolutely delicious. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I thank you for subscribing. If you like what you see, please comment below. Give it a like and subscribe and pass it on to others. Just as a side note, I placed it in a mason jar or a ball mason jar, however you call them. And I'm going to store it in the refrigerator. It should be good. I'd probably say I would drink it within 3 weeks to 4 weeks, but it should keep. And this is the final result. Again, thanks for tuning in.